Hello there, this is Ybot, and I'm here today to answer a question that I get asked a lot about my setup with my small Eurorack case and my Elektron Digi devices. So I get asked a lot about how I keep the two of them in sync, and the answer is twofold. At first I thought, hey, I'll try out one of these ALM Midi devices. They work great. They take TRS MIDI in. You can take those two outputs at the top and put them straight into Pamela's new workout, and then you can send two channels of gates, voltage per octave, and velocity data into your setting, into your system. But if you don't care about sequencing from the Digi devices and you just kind of want to have everything like locked in, and maybe you're sequencing with another module or with Pamela's new workout or something like that, it doesn't make sense to waste HP on a different module. So what I discovered is you can buy this cable right here. I'll put a link in the description. It comes from ALM. It's a DIN sync cable. On one end it has a DIN connector, which happens to be the same connector as a MIDI cable. And on this end it breaks it out into two different TRS cables. One is clock and the other is run. So the way this works is that on our Digi device, and this works for Syntax, for Digitone, and for Digitact. I assume it works on some of the other ones as well. But if you look at this Digitone over here, I've got a MIDI cable plugged into the MIDI through port. That's not important other than knowing that you're able to do it that way. And I don't know if you'll be able to read this, but if you go into your MIDI config and you go to your port config, you can change the behavior of the different out ports and the through ports. So through port I have set to DIN 48. And what that means is it's going to output a 48 pulse per quarter note clock signal, which it just so happens my Pamela's new workout is set up to receive. So what I can do, and apologize for the mic noise, I'm just doing this quick and dirty, and I'm holding the mic in one hand. So I'm going to plug this cable in. I'm going to plug in the clock and run signals. And what we can do to illustrate this is I'll change the clock over here on the Digitone. You can't see that, and maybe if we get this wire out of the way, we should see it change on the display as I start to change the tempo. Actually not. Let's just turn this off for a second. So it says 117 now, but if I start pressing play, it's going to jump to the new tempo I'm at. And in the PAMS menu, you got to make sure that it's set to DIN 48. And it says unstable clock, but I find it to be very stable. So as you see, we've got the Digitone running over here. And let me just do this in frame so you can see it. So I press stop twice. That stops Pamela's new workout from running. It's not running anymore. The lights aren't going. I press, we'll turn this up now so you can hear something happening on the modular. And here we go. Everything's nice and in sync. So yeah, two ways. You can buy the $12 cable. It takes 0 HP. If you're not doing any sequencing or anything from the Digi device, that's definitely your bet.